Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Scarlett, and in this video I'm going to show you 10 different ways of growing the glutes. 10 different hip thrust variation, but they're all generally the same. But anyways, your butt is going to thank you so much for this video. In a video earlier, I also talked about how you need to constantly, progressively overload, and one of them is doing variations. So this one will be a good one for your butt. And now we are going to butt it out.
The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road.
So this is our first movement. Make sure you're nailing the form with this one so that you are doing the same with the other ones too. Here we are going to be at a comfortable position on a bench. Put a yoga mat or something like a cushion underneath the barbell and keep your spine straight. And as you thrust up, you're going to tuck your chin underneath, facing forward. So make sure your knees are around 90-degree angles and you're doing the posterior pelvic tilt, which means squeezing your glutes hard, tilting your pelvis upward toward the sky. And this is our second move, the hip thrust with glute abduction. This one is going to work even more on the upper and the side glutes, so it's good as an isolation movement. For this one, I'm just using without a resistance band. You can add it too, but I just want to do it because I don't want to rely on a band. Although research has shown that adding a band helps with the glute activation more, but I just want to independently improve my neural motor unit control, whatever you want to call. I don't want to call mind muscle connection because it's so overused. Anyways, this is our second movement. Nail it, and now the third one. Third form of hip thrust is the isometrics included in the hip thrust. You're going to squeeze your butt until you see stars in your eyes. Okay, I'm just over exaggerating. Until your muscles can no longer fire. And I saw some research on isometrics that say pre-activating your muscle before a workout with isometrics help with the concentric muscle activation. So you might want to include some isometric activity before a workout to enhance your muscle performance. But here we are doing toward the end of a workout or after the main hip thrust. This is a good one to ensure that all your muscles are completely fired up. Fourth and lovely exercise is the staggered hip thrust. For this one, you're going to place one foot further away from you and the other one closer. You will feel more activation on the one that is closer to you. And this exercise is so good for working on glute imbalances, which means if you have one cheek that is stronger or weaker than the other one, then this one is the one you should go to. And it's also good for focusing one cheek at a time, even if you don't have imbalances. Here it goes. Fifth exercise is where you put your feet on a bench or a box or a stone. Okay, you can't find a stone in your gym, but the point is you're getting that deep range of motion because you have to swing all the way up, and it's a very good hip thrust variation. Then comes another move just as the staggered one. This time you're going to place one foot on a box, so it's like another advanced version of it. Let me know down in the comments below of whether the staggered or the staggered elevated hip thrust works better for you. Now it's number 7, the single leg hip thrust. If you try to not touch the flying foot on the floor, it makes it even harder. Just a pro tip, but otherwise it's self-explanatory. Works one cheek at a time as well. The next move that I like to use for the upper and the side glute is the frog stance hip thrust. For these ones, I'm not using the big barbell anymore, because if you can use the big barbell, let me know because you're pretty strong. And right now I'm working toward that big barbell, but for now I'm using that baby barbell, or if you want to call mini barbell, whatever it is. And yeah, it works so much for the well-rounded glutes. Number 9, we are getting to the heat of the video, and for this one we're going to clamp a plate in between your legs. And this one will work so much on the outer glutes. I have never imagined how this little trick would work so much. And also, if you want to build those thick thighs, save lives, then this is the way to go.
I'll take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me.
Woohoo! Now it's the last one, the glute bridge. But here I am, because you made it till this end. I am entertaining you with my hair on the floor. I know it's kind of gross, but I'm doing it for the views. Just kidding. But this one is extra good too, especially if you want to touch more of your glute hamstring tie in. And thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and let me know what you think. And I will see you on my next video. Post-workout.
Cautious, I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, work until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me.